me with this pen. You're going to see me with a notepad. The only thing I'm going to be doing the entire time is I'm just going to be violently scribbling the entire time. That's it.
Okay.
Another thing is you're going to see me zone out over here or down. I have to stare at you and I have to look at you. But after that, I have to be able to just mute my brain. Okay?
Okay.
Are you okay if we get into dead people?
Yes.
Okay, good. Are you okay if we get into the gentleman?
Yes.
Okay. Are you struggling with the lack of kids?
With the lack of kids?
I don't know what they're talking about. Lack?
Like baby fever?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what they're talking about. They're like lack of kids. And I'm like, lack of kids? What is this? Okay. Are you and him not together but still talking?
Kind of.
Okay. Sorry. So one of the things that they do is that with all, you're going to see me do this with my hand. I don't know exactly what this is. I've just been doing it for 15 years, so it works.
Okay.
With my sessions. So another thing is when they talk, they don't have vocal cords, right? So it's not like they're like, hello, my name is Gustavo and I like lattes, right? So they give me pictures, a ton of emotions, movies without sound, and then sometimes I take on like their mannerisms and who they were. Is his no? Hold on. Why are there so many people? Did he come over recently?
Maybe. Maybe not the person that I'm thinking of.
Who's the person with like he's talking about the grandmother, but then the grandmother's sister is dead. And I don't know what that is. Or is the grandmother sick and then she's also passed. But it's related to the male. Hang on. Because you have two guy friends. You have a really close friend that's a guy, and then you have the other one that's like a thing. Or is that one the friends with benefits and then the other one? Because one's closer than the other. They're literally showing me this, and then it's you. So I don't know who that is. Or is that a brother? Do you have a brother?
I have 3.
Okay, so that's that. Okay. Who's that gentleman that's recently come over? Or is that just the friend that comes over?
Okay, so I have my husband, and my husband's best friend comes over a lot.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
Like this, it's like you, and then it's this guy right here, which is directly next to you, and then this one is always over. Like it's like a best friend type.
Yes, it's my husband's best friend.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Okay, beautiful. Beautiful. Why does everybody feel old on that side? Is that is his grandmother's sister? So I guess his great aunt, is she passed?
I honestly don't know. I have no idea.
I don't know where they're talking about him. Hang on. You have the dogs?
I have a dog.
Are you talking about getting a second one, or did you have a second one that was bigger?
We've been talking about getting another dog. We have a German Shepherd.
Okay. Okay. Are you talking about getting a little one though?
Possibly.
Okay.
My husband wants a little dog.
Oh, well, that would make sense. Okay, cool. And like size comparison. And I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. They would play together. Are you afraid that they would eat them? I don't know why that's a joke coming up. It's like, oh, I'm afraid she would eat them or he would eat them. And I'm like, I don't know what that is.
My German Shepherd.
Oh.
I'm afraid where he's getting old, he might attack this little dog.
Get very grumpy. It feels like a possibility, but I don't know if it would actually happen. Why does it feel like you've already prepared for kids before?
Like for a lot of them.
Have you already prepared for 2 of them before? Because they're signifying a boy and a girl. But have we had 2 miscarriages or something like that?
I don't know. I have no idea. I've taken the Plan B pill a couple times in my life.
You have? Okay. So plan B's, miscarriages, things like that. That's like an attempt. So it's like boom, boom. And it's not like they're saying, oh, they're 12, 13, 18 weeks. It's just like this energy was here and it didn't come through. Hang on. Are you guys really hitting it hard this year for kids?
My husband's not. I got my tubes tied. So it's like that morning I'm feeling.
Yeah, because it just feels like I really, really want them. I want them. But like,
I just can't have them.
like I see it happening. That's probably the big mourning loss of everything. I guess that's what that would be, right? That makes sense. Hang on. The woman on your side. The woman on your side underneath your mother. Is there a woman on your side underneath your mother that's passed?
Like as a mother to my mother?
Correct.
Yes.
Okay. Are you afraid she'd be disappointed in you or something like that? Because I don't feel like that's an actual issue. Because I feel like she's very happy with it. I don't know why she's talking about that. Like, she's talking about how you're too hard on yourself with everything, and I don't know exactly.
Yeah.
She sits there and she cries so much. Do you cry so much? I don't feel like you're a crying person. Okay. That's what she's like. She sits there and she cries so much, and I'm like, okay. So I see the difference between like me and channeling. So I'll actually have like this full on conversation with them, and I'm like, do you not think? Do you not? Maybe that's just the swings, though. Do you not feel like your husband loves you because she's showing him that he? Okay, sorry. She's showing them that he does, but it's like she doesn't feel like he loves her, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't give me enough attention. I know, but it's fine.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I say that all the time to him too.
She's like, just let him go, let him be. I'm like, okay. Okay. She just needs to go. She signed up for this. He said, but he was so attentive in the beginning, and then he did it, and I thought it would get better, and it just didn't. Sorry, this is great. It's the whole thing.
That is so funny.
Yes. And now it's like you have to share him with the guy, because the best friend is over there all the fucking time.
Yes.
Jesus.
Like every other night, sometimes night after night.
Yeah, that's what she's showing me. She's like, boop, boop, boop. She goes, why doesn't he just sleep with him? Hilarious. Okay.
That sounds kind of like my grandma.
Yeah, that's exactly. It's just like, bah, 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 bah. She's very straightforward.
My grandmother, yeah.
I don't know why she has a slight accent. Does she have a slight accent? Is that a thing? Like,
Mainer. Like a
huh?
Mainer accent.
Like slight.
A little bit. Mainer's kind of like my grandmother's was a Mainer. Like we grew up here.
Really?
Yeah. So does she tell you anything? Is she saying anything about my history?
We're getting into that. Hang on.
Okay. I'm about to say, because this will tell you what
Gotcha.
about why she sounds different.
Islands? There's something to do with islands? I don't know.
Islands?
Yeah.
Okay.
Islands. I'm like, okay.
So I used to live in Hawaii.
Okay. That would make sense. Okay. I'm like, islands. What are you talking about? Islands. So
3 years ago.
really?
Yes. And I came home on emergency leave. My son and I had to run for our lives. Yeah.
Wow. Hang on. Wow. Was that wait, were you married twice?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm on my second marriage right now.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. Okay. But because they're showing me outside issues as well. Was there like an environmental issue that went on too with you moving?
Like, what do you mean environmental?
Environmental, like home life, but then outside of home life as well. Like that's what caused you to go.
Yes.
Did they almost kill you?
Yes.
Oh, perfect.
Did she tell you how many times?
Hold on. Well, there's a number that you said, but there's a number that happened. So is it like 7 but then 16 or 8 but then 11, or what is that? It's boom, boom, boom. It's this big number gap.
Okay, what were the numbers?
They're showing me, so it's like 7 and 11 or like 8 and 16. They're showing me this gap between the two of like one is, but I think a lot of them are attempted. So I don't know what that gap is.
Suicides.
Huh?
Suicide.
Okay. 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 Did they try to blow your head off?
They talked about it.
Said blow your head off. And I'm like, I don't know what that is. Wait, did you marry a guy from Hawaii?
No.
Are talking about being like anchored to Hawaii? I don't know what anchored to Hawaii means.
We were in the military.
Oh, that's why you're anchored. Oh, okay. And he ended up dying. He ended up dying?
No. He is still alive. But the dying part might be the fact that, like, he fell off the face of the earth. Like, I roughly know where he is.
Okay. Yeah, because I don't feel like he physically died because I don't get anything from him. But they're just like, he ended up dying. And I'm like, okay. Wait, but it was a romance between you guys, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Did y'all get together like, no, 18, 19?
He was 19.
Okay, beautiful. Just talking about like swinging around, kissing, picking you off your feet, like this whole like big scene.
Yeah.
Did he go overseas on a plane? Did he go overseas on a plane? Okay, because they're showing him like riding in a plane, like sitting there. Was he Marines?
Army.
That's the green. Okay. Did he chase you down?
Yes.
Oh.
Many times.
Wait, was your son like 5 or 6 when y'all left?
Yes.
Okay.
He had just turned 5.
Gotcha. Okay. Or show me they don't give me numbers, but they give me how they look, and I'm like, oh shit. Did you meet this guy in like a sports bar thing, or did y'all go to sports bars a whole lot or something like that?
No. Heavy drinker.
That's the bar. Okay, okay. Does he get into like a really emotional rant when he gets drunk and tell you about how he needs to be loved and supported?
He never told me that. He would get violently angry.
Gotcha. Okay. Okay.
But he would tell me like he never felt like he was loved by me.
Yeah. He's like, I need to be loved.
Yeah.
Loved. And I'm
Sometimes.
like, okay. Okay. And that's what caused you to do that, which is why you feel like you lost your time for having another child.
Yes.
Got it. Okay, that all puts place. It's they show me this whole like timeline, and it's like, like if I wouldn't have wasted my shit on this, I've been able to do this.
I say that all the time.
Yeah.
I said that even last night.
Yeah. Yeah. It's like if I wouldn't have wasted my time on this, I would have been able to. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. I'm like, okay. 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 Does the husband right now try to smack you out of it? Not physically smack you, but he's like, look at your life right now. Like, look at it. Look at it. It's good. It's fine. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Have you told him he's gay?
Who?
Your husband?
No.
With the guy? I don't know what he's talking about. They're just showing him like always being together and being upset about it. And I'm like, it doesn't matter to me, but I'm like, oh, what? Like, I think it's more in like an anger fit of like, you can just go and stay there and be with him instead of me. Like, that's going to be perfectly fine.
I don't know. I don't feel that way. I don't feel like. Okay, so his best friend is like really metrosexual.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And
Okay.
he's very pretty.
Yeah. Okay. That may be why I'm feeling that. It's okay. I only date metro guys. That's if they don't use it straight me and I can't wax their, I'm not going to touch it.
This man's very obsessed with keeping everything he has clean and prim and proper.
Perfect. Perfect. Yes. Yes.
But I have had that thought about him. Because him and my husband are like best buddies, and I just every now and then I get that feeling.
BFF, right? I know. Don't play on it. It's not like it actually has happened or will happen, but they're very close. They're very close. It's interesting because why is the son with your mother?
No.
Why does he feel like he's far away?
From me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Okay.
We are not close.
No, not at all. He feels very distant. Like
yeah.
Connection, and it's like, and that's very hard for you because it's kind of like you went through all this turmoil and trauma together.
Yeah.
Feel like you really need to be close, which you should be, but it's almost like he's taken the cold shoulder and the negative aspect towards you. And it almost feels like you're losing everybody that you love around you.
Yeah.
And I don't like that because that's exactly what it feels like.
Yeah.
And the husband thinks everything is happy and fine, and the son has no idea how it makes you feel. And even if you try to explain it, he's really not going to care or understand. And you kind of feel like you're alone in your world and your space at this moment.
Yeah.
I know. Because you kind of are. You are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, it feels so empty. I totally get it. With him, he's so concerned with everything else. Does he just ignore you all the time?
My husband?
The son.
The son?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know how you're gonna get to him until he just grows out of it.
He says all the time, like, I love you and everything. And he gives me hugs and stuff. But like, we have a really bad listening problem.
Yeah.
Like, I tell him what to, like, not to do something and he does it.
Yeah.
And for me, that's really, really hard because that's what his biological father would do all the time.
Yeah. Constantly.
And it's just like, it's such a bad trigger for me.
I know, because you fall down that little deep dark hole that you have going there. I know, because of something that he did.
Yeah.
I want you to think that it's done out of, how do I say this? I don't want you, just remember the mind that your son has may be directly tied to the mind that the ex-husband had.
Yeah.
Mind that the ex-husband had was capable of understanding the feelings of which you had and how all of his actions interplayed with it. Whereas the mind of your son has not well developed yet to understand that.
Yeah.
So he's doing it for fun and impulse. The other one was doing it for fun and impulse, but ignoring what he should have known and been able to comprehend.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
One is able to, one is not, and that's a very big difference. Do you want to know if it's going to last for your husband right now?
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like with that, I feel like you're definitely on an edge with it, but there's the, I don't know where I would go or if I should go type of feeling that goes along with it, or if I should even do it. If we're thinking about it, it means that we should. Does not always mean that it's the right time. But I also think it's coming from a lack of communication and a lack of understanding, not from your point, but from his point. I don't feel like he takes you seriously as much as, or not seriously, because he says he does. I don't feel like he listens as well as he should. There's a difference between hearing and listening, and he hears a whole lot, but he does not listen a whole lot to what you say. That's not a bad thing. That's just what happens. I feel like it could be very happy. I feel like it could happen the next 5 years, but I feel like if the communication thing doesn't get a leg up, I feel like you could definitely be slipping out over the next couple of years, but it's all almost involving him because it's like you're trying and you're pleading and you're there, but he's just taking it as being a lighthearted or like stupid note. Like that's what it feels like. Oh, what are you talking about? You don't got to be worried about that. You know, all that crap. It's
Yeah.
like, what are you talking about? So
I ask him all the time, do you love me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He does. He does love you. But does he love you to the depth and the intensity? Or can he show you that he loves you to the depth and the intensity that you need? I don't know. I don't know. Because he was always like a jokester. I mean, even when you met him, like the whole thing, it was fun, it was flippant, it was cute, it was there, it was great, and that's what you really liked. You like somebody that was very light, very open, very up, blah, 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 but he had like this deep sensitivity side. And now all you're getting is like this passive aggressive, like up type of person, and you want like that person on a deeper level. And I feel like he's giving all of that to nobody or to his friend and not to you. Because he's like, which is very annoying. How do we get that back? How do we get that back? What do we do with that? How do we get that back? It's not going to be easy. If you want to work at it, you can. It's definitely, I can tell you, sit down, have a conversation, let him know what you feel, let him know what you mean, let him know what you want to talk about, and you're going to say after that first conversation, oh, Amie, I don't feel like he got it. Well, it's not going to work out just after the first conversation. It's going to be 2 or 3, because the first one, he's just going to take it as you being a joke, like normal. The second one, it's going to be taken as a joke, but a little bit more seriously. The third one, it's going to move into the medium serious range. The fourth one, it's going to move into the, oh shit, you actually mean this type of thing. And that's when change will start to happen, because we're going to put pressure on it. But do I think he's a really good outlet for you? Yes. Do I think that if this changes for him and his attitude? Yes, I think it would work out very well, because he's kind of this, he's somebody that you need. It's just a lack of understanding at this moment.
Yeah. Okay.
So let me, as far as son, take it with a grain of salt, but love him no matter what you do. Also, I want to talk about we have like 1 minute, but I just email me after this, and then I'll get you in for a 30-minute session afterwards, because I could talk to you for fucking like 4 hours. With she's talking about how you were always trying to like move on and like be better than other things. And I'm talking to your grandma. And right now you're like stuck in a cross. You need, how do you say this? I don't think you've ever done this before. Have you ever thought about being a nurse though?
Yeah.
Oh my God, you'd be such a fucking good RN. Like, that's what they're saying.
Really?
Yeah, you would be.
I'm in criminal justice school right now. Because before that, though, I thought about becoming a nurse.
You would be such a good RN, and then go into like PA. I mean, you'd be good in what you do, but like criminal justice is really good, and you're in that helping field, and you're in like getting down to the nitty gritty. But I feel like you need somebody that's going to be very hands-on and very caring for, and criminal justice is there, but it's just not the same. Like, you need something that's going to really like light your spirits, like, there, I help this person. So if there's a way that you can give him that, you would be absolutely fantastic.
Really?
Yeah, absolutely fantastic. Because there's that. So what I need you to do right now is I need you to take 5 minutes, and I need you to have like a good, decent cry. Okay?
Okay.
Like a release. Okay? Like 5-10 minutes. Another thing is that if you have any questions or if you need me, let me know. Email me first, because and then text me, and that way I'll pull it up to the top. But just breathe. Okay?
Yeah.
And then go out with an open mind. Have a discussion. And if you need me, we need to walk through stuff. Let me know. Okay?
Yeah.
I love you. You're stronger than you know. You've done a really good job. You're an amazing person. And I need you to believe that, because that's who you are. Okay?
Yeah.
Take 10 minutes. You're not doing anything wrong. Just go with the flow. Okay?
Yeah.
All right, honey buns. Let me know if you need me. I love you.
I love you too.
You're amazing. Or take 10 minutes and have a good cry. I do it after my sessions, okay?
Okay.
Right. I love you.
I love you too.
Bye.
Bye.